Hello. The intention of this practice is to be present, to just be here, to feel what you feel, to experience what you experience. You can rest as needed. You can take things up a notch if you need. This practice is for you. So I'm just here as a guide to move you through some shapes so that you are more than welcome to pause when needed. Again, add what you need to add. This is your practice. So just come to child's pose. If child's pose doesn't feel appropriate for your knees, you can stick a little blanket between the calf and the thighs. Otherwise, just bring the big toes to touch. Get your knees really wide, and we'll move into this practice with 5 breaths to really just arrive here. So letting the forehead melt into the ground, relaxing the shoulders, softening the elbows. Just connecting to your breath. Feel your breath. Feel the natural shape change of your body as you breathe. And just be here. So there will be thoughts, distractions, maybe inside or outside. And that's fine. That's life. When it happens, just kind of take note, take pause. Use that pause as an opportunity to return to you, what you feel, how you feel. Slowly pull yourself up to all fours. Just know if you need to take some padding beneath your knees, stack the shoulders atop the wrists. If the wrists are not comfortable weight bearing, you could stick a prop underneath your hands. Begin with a few rounds of cow and cat. So just curling your toes, allow the belly to drop, the chest to pull forward and up, the hips to reach back and up, and then rounding your spine. So curling chin and tailbone. Relax the weight of your head completely here. And just continue with these movements, arching and rounding the spine. Continue to just feel, to just be, to just breathe. And then come to find some stillness. Release your forearms onto the ground. Allow your stomach to come down. Legs, keep your toes curled under for this version of Sphinx. So your forearms are on the ground, forearms are parallel. The chest is reaching forward and up. And just breathe here, feel here. Keep your toes curled under and a little push down through the toes. We're going to begin to wake up the core, the center, the place from which we'll move for the rest of practice. So you can do this modified by coming up onto your knees. Otherwise, just inhale here in Sphinx, toes curled under. As you exhale, draw everything into a forearm plank. So legs lift, stomach lifts, chest lifts. As you breathe in, lower everything down. Try to kind of squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, back muscles active, and then pull yourself back into a forearm plank. And then keep doing this a lot. When you come up, have a little tuck of the chin and a little tuck of the tailbone. See if you can feel the abdominal muscles a little bit more. And then just go at your own pace, but do go with your breath. So you'll inhale for the kind of front body opening and the back tightening. And then as you exhale, the back body opens a bit and the front body tightens a bit. So just continue like this. For another 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your forearm plank. Do remember, I said the modification is putting your knees down. Otherwise, the knees and thighs are lifted. Squeeze your thighs a lot. Push down through your toes. Drag the toes towards the elbows. Push through your forearms. Kind of pull the elbows back towards the toes. Take a breath here, in and out. And then slowly lower yourself back down. Go ahead and bring the forehead to the ground, the palms by the ribs. Give a nice push up to table once more. So you'll have to kind of reorganize so the knees are underneath the hips and the shoulders are right atop the wrist. Stretch your right leg back. Keep the toes curled under and on the ground. Feel your calf. feel your foot. Good. And then lift the right leg, bring it like kind of parallel to the earth. Notice if your low back just arched. If so, bring the leg down a little bit. Spin all 5 toes to look down. You can keep both hands on the ground if you have sensitive wrists. Otherwise, stretch your left arm forward. Take a deep inhale here, and then as you exhale, draw knee and elbow towards the center. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail. Inhale, stretch the arm back, out, and exhale, curl it all in. So the modification is putting both hands down and just inhaling the leg back and exhaling, coming to center. Otherwise, you can do it with extended arm and leg for 2 more cycles of breath. Good. And then you'll inhale, stretch everything out. Exhale, place the hand down. And then stick your left leg back. Keep the toes on the ground for a moment. Feel your knee unfold. Feel your calf. Feel your foot. Just feel, right? And then lift your left leg up, all 5 toes down. If when you lift the leg up, you felt that low back dip, just lower the leg a little bit. You can keep both palms planted if it's more supportive for the wrists. Otherwise, stretch the right arm long, really lengthen out and reach as you breathe in. Draw everything and really like squeeze round as you exhale. And continue. I'll show the modification again. You're just pulling the knee in and stretching the leg back. Good. Otherwise, 2 more cycles of breath. Go ahead and stretch everything out for a full inhale. As you exhale, place the palms down. Go ahead and move out into puppy pose. So different than child's pose, the hips are atop your knees. So keep that arrangement and then just crawl your arms forward. We haven't done too much warming up through the spine, so likely it's just your forehead will come down as the chest melts towards the ground. Maybe if you have more mobility, you can bring the chin down, but it's not necessary. If you have less mobility, you can bring a block or a little pillow underneath your forehead. And just feel the front body open, the back body kind of tighten a bit here. Just feel what you feel as you breathe. Feel the breath move through your body in this shape. And then slowly return to all 4s. From all 4s, walk your hands forward a tiny bit and transition to a down dog, but keep your knees bent when you come into down dog. Focus with bent knees on really getting long through the spine. So push through the palms, lengthen through the arms, reach up through the hips. Both of your knees are bent here just to focus on a really long spine. Then keep lengthen your spine as you begin to pedal out. So bending one knee, bending the other knee, and stretch and breathe and feel what you feel. If this is too much, you drop to your knees or return to a child's pose. You take what you need. Care for you, your energy level in this moment. Soften both knees. Go ahead and look forward. Take your time to walk yourself all the way forward. Your feet are at a hip width. The knees are bent a lot here. The hands are touching something. So a block, your shins, the ground if that's available. And then really slowly, and if you get dizzy from low to high, keep your eyes open, keep your vision kind of fixed on one point. Chin tucked, tail tucked. Push through the feet and safely roll yourself all the way up to stand. And from here, just take a few shoulder rolls. And not just because I say to, but really feel it. Feel what you're releasing. Feel what you are letting go of. So I'm in a odd space tonight. I usually take a side bend here. Let's see how it goes. So reach the arms up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take a gentle side bend. Your breath will be your teacher as we move through the flow portion of practice. So Even here, make sure you can still breathe deeply. If not, you're just pushing yourself a little too much, so ease out of it. Take one more in breath, and then as you exhale, come back to center. Switch your grip, breathe in, and then breathe out. Take it all the way over to the other side, and just breathe. Get in touch with how the breath feels in this shape. Good. And then as you exhale, come back to center. Again, a little odd space, but inhale, bend your knees, sit back, stretch the arms up, chair. Exhale, stand up, bring the arms back down beside you. Do this again. Inhale, bend knees, sit back, chair. Weight's kind of towards the heels here. As you exhale, push through your full foot and take the arms all the way back. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. And last 1. And yoga breath is in and out through the nose. I was breathing through my mouth a little because I'm talking at the same time. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and extend the legs, but don't force them straight. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, step to plank, right foot then left. Some people will put their knees down right away. If plank doesn't make sense, if your hips are dropping or if your butt's way up, then put your knees down, better version. Otherwise, stay in your plank, press through your palms, your knuckles, your fingers. Push the toes into the ground and pull the toes in towards you. Keep the neck long, the gaze down, the face soft. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Take one more breath in. Really keep pushing down through the toes, down through the palms. And then as you exhale, come all the way down. Point your toes, little cobra as you breathe in. Float your hands up. Take the arms behind the back. Interlock fingers, right thumb on top. If the interlock isn't in your practice, just shoot the fingertips straight back. Legs push down, stomach pushes down, chest lifts up. Back of the neck long. Breathe, feel, be here. Good. Release the hands. Hands are down by the ribs. Curl the toes. Some will push right up to plank. Others will push up to the knees. And then return to a downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, come all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise to stand. Maybe I'll go back this way. Catch the right wrist with the left hand. Exhale, side bend to the left. Stay here for just an inhale. Exhale, back to center. Switch your grip. Inhale. And exhale, up and over to the right. Take one more inhale. And exhale, back to center. Reach both hands up to the ceiling. Palms are facing in. Take a full breath in. As you breathe out, this time cactus the arms. Reach the chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other on your back. Inhale, stand tall. Reach arms up. Exhale, elbows bend. Sternum reaches up. We'll do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Do hands to shins just so you can feel your back really active. Step to plank, left foot then right. Hold your plank or put your knees down or point your right toes straight back so the right foot lifts up. Inhale, keep the weight forward. Exhale. Put the toes down, point your left toes back. Remember, you can do all this with your knees down, so a modified plank. And then put the toes down. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, come all the way down. This time a little different. Point your toes, bring the fingertips out to the side. Let your elbows kind of poke straight up. They're above the wrists more or less. Legs are down, pelvis is down. Inhale, pick your chest up. Exhale, reach the chest forward and lower down. Do this 4 more times. Stay connected to what you feel, how your breath feels. Good. Bring the palms by your ribs. You're either pushing to your knees or to plank, and then coming back to a downward facing dog. Bring the left foot between the hands, or bring your left foot kind of to your left thumb and turn your back heel down. So your feet have like kind of a hip width stance. Reach the arms up and you're in warrior one. So everything more or less faces forward. You're asymmetrical, so you're not going to be totally square here. Keep the front knee right over the ankle. Push down through that whole foot. Push down through the whole back foot. Feel yourself. Warrior one. So feet grounding, legs firming, tail lengthening, core engaged, low ribs drawing in, fingertips reaching up, top of the head reaching up. Feel your warrior. And then send the arms behind the back. Interlock your fingers. You can grab for elbows to modify. You'll do right thumb on top if you're doing the interlock. Straighten the front leg for a moment. Lift your chest. As you breathe out, bring the torso to the inside of your bent left knee. Tuck your chin a little bit. Push through your back foot a lot here. Draw the knuckles up towards the ceiling. Again, you could always be modifying by grabbing forearms or elbows. Breathe. On your next inhale, keep that front knee bent, legs strong, stretch the arms up, warrior one. As you exhale, just relax your arms down. Straighten the front leg, shorten your stance. Maybe find a prop. And bring the prop to the inside of your left foot. Right hand to the inside of the foot and twist yourself open. So the front leg's straight, it can have a micro bend, the back leg straight as well. Root down through the feet, reach up through the fingers, reach out through the crown and out through the tail. Rotated triangle, inhale and exhale. One more breath in. Breathe out, look down, hand down. Move your prop out of the way. Inhale, lengthen, bend the front knee a little, and exhale, come all the way up to stand. Go ahead and step your back foot forward to meet the front. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands to shins. As you exhale, step yourself back to plank. Let's do right foot, then left. Stay here or put your knees down or point the right toes back for an inhale and an exhale. And then left toes point back for an inhale and exhale. Keep that weight forward. And then put the toes down. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, come all the way to the ground. So a little differently here. So you're on the ground, bend the knees, flex your feet up to the ceiling, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. On your inhale, everything lifts up except for your stomach. Exhale, lower your abdomen. Inhale, lift, shoulder blades squeeze, feet push up to the sky. Make sure you're not cranking your neck back. Keep it nice and long. And lower. 3 more. In and down, in and down. Good, squeeze everything in, right? Squeeze the shoulder blades. You can even squeeze your glutes a little bit here and down. Release the legs, toes are curled, palms by the ribs, inhale. As you exhale, plank or knees, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, now it's the right foot through. Make sure your feet are hip width-ish, so it's like foot to right hand. Push through your feet a lot, and then come back to that warrior one. And then like scan your whole self. Feel every part of you in warrior one, like we're doing a body scan at the end of practice. So feel the feet rooting. Feel the legs strengthening. Feel the like whole trunk in your spine, the crown, the shoulders, the arms reaching. Feel your warrior one. Good. Release the arms down. You can grab elbows or interlock left thumb on top. Breathe in, give a like straightening to that front leg. Breathe out, humble warrior. Bend the front knee, bow the head down. Again, modification, or you can keep lifted for your modification. And then come all the way up. Straighten the front leg, relax your arms, shorten the stance a little bit. Maybe retrieve a prop, KiwiCo, and then twist open. So both legs are straightish. You can always have micro bend if it makes you feel more supported. Push the feet down and rotate. Really extend out through your limbs, so like down through the legs, out through the arms, and then the crown and the tail reaching back, breathing, feeling this shape. And then look down, hand down. Move the prop out of the way, soften that front knee, and come all the way up to stand. Step yourself forward. We'll move into the final standing series. And that block or thing might be really helpful in this standing series. We are moving to a standing balancing shape. So go ahead and bend your front knee, turn the back toes in a bit, front knee to top ankles. You can always like look at your form. You can even touch shoulders atop hips, stretch your arms out. Keep the legs just as they are. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle modified. So forearm to thigh, arm stretches over. Inhale here, and then exhale, warrior two. We'll do that 2 more times. So keep the legs. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach back. Stay deep in the front knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten front leg, a little shorter stance. And really keep length through both sides of the ribs. A prop is nice here for this shape as well. Moving into triangle, you can even be high up on your fingertips or like a hovering hand, so you're using your core a little more. Stretch the arm up, look up. Breathe here. I don't want to get like too close. So you stay where you are. I'm going to back up a little bit. Good. So from triangle, bring your hand to your hip, shorten the stance a little bit, scoot your prop, or you can do like a hovering hand about a foot in front of your pinky toe. Soften into the standing leg and float the back leg up. Flex through the foot, spin all 5 toes and that away. Reach the arm up and ultimately reach the gaze up. Breathe, feel, practice, balance, fall, feel, return, learn. Good, and then look down, soften through that front leg. If your thing is light, that didn't really work, pick it up. And we're going to do the whole sequence on the other side. So you'll just turn the toes back, bend the front knee, stretch the arms out, eyeball your alignment, knee over ankle, shoulders over hips, hips angled comfortably. Inhale, reach back, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, modified side angle. And exhale, warrior two. 2 more. Breathe in, reach back. Breathe out, warrior two. Keep the depth in the front knee. Breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, warrior two. Last time, inhale, reaching back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching forward. And exhale, warrior two. I lost track, so if I missed one, do it again. Okay, straighten the front leg, shorten the stance a little bit, and then triangle. So you're bringing your hand to something or you're hovering it. You want to stay high enough that that low side body stays nice and lengthened. And then extend the arm up and look up and breathe. Feel, what do you feel? Where are you feeling things? Good. Look down, hand to hip, soften through that front leg. Scoot your prop forward perhaps, or hand comes down about a foot in front of your standing pinky toe. Spin all 5 of your lifted leg toes towards that side. Reach the arm up. Breathe. Soften through the standing leg and slowly release down. Good. All 10 toes face one way. I will give you a minute of free time. So 1 minute, wide legs. You can either fold forward, you can bend one knee, bend the other knee. You can do it without hands. Just be mindful, do it. You know that your strength and mobility are in the mood for, and just follow you, do you. Just a few more breaths. And whenever you're ready, you'll just come back to center, hands to hips, and rise to stand. And turn your toes forward. Go ahead and step yourself forward. Just come back forward. As you breathe in, stretch your arms up. As you breathe out, fold. Good. Heel toe your feet to a mat width. You can lower a little. You can lower a lot. So, this is a very last minute creation of this practice. It's for some people who are near and dear, so I hope they get to practice it, but I hope others are enjoying as well. With that said, not the greatest production quality, but it hopefully the content will make up for it. So I'm just grateful for the ability to put up a phone and then share some yoga. All right, you can either straighten the legs, sit back down into the squat, or place your hands on the ground. Bring them shoulder width, bring your feet closer together, lift your butt, lift high onto your tiptoes, make a little shelf, knees high up into the upper arm bones, look forward, lean forward, maybe one set of toes lift up, maybe both, maybe you're still in the squat, or maybe you're hanging in a forward fold. Wherever you are, you will slowly lower down to your butt. So from here, go ahead and place the feet onto the ground. Slowly unravel, so come all the way down onto your back. Maybe I'll find a different angle to this. So when you come onto your back, just cross the right, do the left, because that's what will help me show you. Left ankle over and above the right knee. Pull the whole shape into you. The gaze can be upwards here. You can rock a little bit. Just keep breathing. And because we didn't do any straight-legged forward folds, just find some stillness in your figure 4. And 3 times, inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Keep figure 4, release your arms, let figure 4, so make sure you all see this. Might even come back a little bit. Let the figure 4 come on over to the side. So the foot's on the ground, the knee is pointing up to the ceiling. Go ahead and catch hold of the ankle. The opposite arm will just drape up beside the ear. Feel that outer hip, breathe, the head can be up. It's not like a full twist shape, so just keep your kind of neck in center. A little tug of the ankle and a little pull of the leg away from you. Really, here you can shut your eyes. There's nothing really to see, nowhere to go. Shutting the eyes, if you're comfortable, might help you tune into the sensations that you are feeling. Allow an exhale to kind of bring the arms back to regular, shape back to regular, feet on the ground. Switching sides, we'll do right ankle over and above the knee. Grab the left thigh for that figure four. Just take a couple of breaths, some rocking. And then find some stillness. And then 3 times the leg straightens and the knee bends. And then that whole figure four shape, you saw it on the first side, so it's good. It falls on over to the side. Catch hold of the ankle. Drape the arm back behind you. If you're not comfortable shutting your eyes, just like a super soft gaze and just start to feel more. Connect to sensations, kind of like a sensation meditation for the remainder of this practice. And on your next exhale, you can come back to center. Just take another minute. This minute is yours to complete your practice in any way that you wish. I'm just going to come up to seated, but you can do like a little bridge, a wheel, about, anything. You can even come up and sit and stretch. So for this next minute, if you have some extra like fire in you, you can most certainly do some little like crunches or boat to half boat. So this minute is yours. It's so important, like as we move through the day, to like take a minute and be like, wow, what does my body need right now? It needs to jump up and down. It doesn't even have to be a yoga pose. What does my body need right now? And so kind of rounding that minute out, allowing yourself to start to settle. So now as you're kind of slowing down all movement, you can make this like slightest movements, fidget, adjust, settle yourself however you need. If your back is tender, you're going to put your feet on the ground for this final resting shape. If you need some hip opening, soles of the feet together, knees separated, or full out Shavasana, legs comfortable distance, palms, beside you with hands up. Just bring yourself comfort, get yourself comfortable. And when your body is comfortable, just enjoy 1 to several clearing breaths. So you're in your own space now, no self-consciousness at all. You inhale through the nose, sigh out through the mouth, using that sigh out as like a letting go tool. So you can take as many of those clearing breaths as you need so that you feel completely relaxed. That you have exhaled every last bit of tension in your body, in your mind. When you've completed your clearing breaths, you'll just allow your lips to close. The breath is now effortless, in and out through your nose. Allow the tongue to move away from the roof of the mouth so your jaw can unhinge. Relax all of the muscles of your face. Relax the little muscles around your eyes, your lips, your cheeks, your forehead. Relax the top of the skull and the back of the skull. Relax your ears. Relax your neck and relax your throat. Feel that relaxation cover the shoulders, travel down both of your arms, covering your wrists, hands, and fingers. Relax your chest, your abdomen. Relax your back, your spine, your side body. Relax your pelvis, your hips, the glutes, and feel that relaxation travel down the length of both of your legs, covering your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Feel your entire body completely relaxed. If there are still places where tension lives, just allow each effortless exhalation to soften those spaces, to heal those places. And for this spontaneous practice, I'm choosing to just let you stay as long as you wish. So just allow yourself to be here, to rest, to restore, to receive. When you feel it is your time to transition out of this rest, this restoration, this receiving, move slow, mindfully, just kind of like a container holding your practice with you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Again, stay as long as you need, as long as you wish. Namaste.